What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It's definitely Cassie, and I'm back with another message. Alright, let's see what Spirit has for us today. For some, I'm definitely getting heavy plot twist energy. Only because I saw the Bobcat energy, and that's all about things being mysterious, life being mysterious. So you might have thought something was gonna happen, and then it happens a whole completely different way. But sometimes you have to lean into the unknown, the mystical side of life. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, what do you have for the collective? Messages for the collective. I'm seeing Two of Pentacles, so something could definitely be up in the air, or you could be like juggling right now, juggling finances. You could be in between jobs. You could have two jobs, two streams of income. For some, your finances could be balancing out. That could be the surprise. So you get like a surprising stream of income. But yeah, let us see. Wow, I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles again. So something about needing to prioritize, be resourceful at this time, stretching resources. And for those who haven't like been following me, the Buffalo Spirit has been coming up a lot, and I feel like Spirit is really calling us to stretch our resources, be conservative, and know that we'll always be provided for, but not just like, throw away our blessings. You know what I'm saying? Use our blessings wisely so that we can get more. It's kind of like the energy. I have a money deck that I made, and it's like, be grateful so more will come. Part of being grateful is using your resources to the best of your ability, okay? Not splurging, not being careless, not being, frivolous, but being respectful to the blessings that Spirit gives us. All right, let's see. Message for the collective. Oh, we got the Chariot. So a lot of y'all are feeling motivated. A lot of y'all are feeling like you can achieve something. Focusing on discipline. Yeah, because I was just talking about financial. So some of y'all could really be focused on financial discipline right now. Your success. Okay, you could be really ambitious. Cancerian energy. So you could have Cancer in your chart somewhere. That's highly aspected. It's also something about like the Chariot has the white Sphinx and the black Sphinx. So it's like choosing between higher self, lower self, or like the story of the wolves. Like, which wolf are you gonna feed? Fear or love? That kind of balancing your shadow and your light. For some, you could be learning how to actually use your shadow side to create success, and your light side, you know what I'm saying? You're learning how to blend the two. Some of y'all, something about a car, y'all could be taking off really fast. Something could be taking off really fast for you. I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles. It looked like it wanted to show up sideways. So some of y'all are releasing something. It could be a mindset. It could be habits, especially around finances. Some of y'all, y'all hear them cars? Like, they are zooming past, okay? Something in your life could definitely be speeding up, especially after you protect your energy, conserve your energy. Oh, look, it talks about wealth and frugality. So it's something about being frugal, being resourceful, being respectful, having a better relationship with money or materials in your life that is actually going to bring you more wealth. Interesting. So yeah, Spirit wants you to guard your wealth at this time, from yourself and from others. But I am seeing like some type of financial stability. Ten of Wands, okay? There could have definitely been something that was burdensome. You could have had debt. Something that was just heavy. But I see you guys are building towards some type of foundation. Okay, so some of y'all could be putting y'all phones on Do Not Disturb. I had a call come through when I said something about the King of Wands being a go-getter. Okay, it talks about leadership, vision, okay, seeing the bigger picture of things, taking control. So if you do have some type of debt or something about finances that just, you know what I'm saying, kind of makes you uneasy, I see you going after it with the Chariot and the King of Wands, and like all gas, no brakes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you will be successful and you will have the stability that you're looking for. Also, heavy on boundaries with people. With the Seven of Wands, let's talk about perseverance and determination. So we see determination twice. We see it with the Seven of Wands and we see it with the Chariot. So something about Spirit wanting you to be determined at this time. Do not give in to distractions, because I just had a call and then I even put my phone on do not disturb and it still came through. So I don't know. It's something about like needing to put yourself on do not disturb, okay, and focus on your vision. Keep your eyes on the prize, even if you only have a little bit of like resources or whatever right now, because the Four of Pentacles is like, you know, a shy away from the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So it's like you are building something, which is why there's a need to conserve your energy and your resources. But I do feel like there's more coming in, okay? So stay focused. And yeah, all is well. Let's see, anything else? We have the Four of Cups showing up and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so some of y'all are going through some type of financial, what do they say? I'm in between blessings right now. Some of y'all could be in between blessings right now, and you have to, I don't necessarily say penny pinch, but yeah, you have to just conserve your resources. Like, you got to make smart moves, okay? I literally went to the store and, you know, given the tariff situation and, you know, the economy or whatever, makes sense. But I went to the store and normally I don't really pick up the, like the savings things, like the little magazine, newspaper things that Kroger has. But it actually helped and I actually saved money and I was actually really proud of myself. So I feel like you could be implementing things, especially financially, that are going to help you save money, and it's going to give you the fuel that you need to continue to do this. If you have a savings account, I feel like this is you like building upon that savings account and being proud of what you're doing, even though you could start off small. You could start off with $5, but it's heavy on the energy of like saving and like building wealth and like, you know what I'm saying? Not just splurging, but like being wise, being intentional, especially around the company that you keep with the Seven of Wands. Okay, the Seven of Wands, you standing on business, even when it comes to yourself. Okay, so it's kind of like that me versus me energy. And we are having a Taurus new moon, or we had a Taurus new moon as I'm filming. But Taurus is all about like our dream life. Okay, it is about finances. So it makes sense why it's more of a career and financial reading. But yeah, Spirit really wants you to stand on business when it comes to people and when it comes to your dreams, because it looks like you're visionary. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all could be leaders. Okay, there's a need for you to be bold and optimistic at this time, especially when it comes to your goals, because you will be successful. Ooh, say what, say what, say what. You know what's up. Okay. Okay, also when you have these big visions and these ideas, like don't overdo it is also what I'm hearing. Like, because with the Four of Cups, it says that you can have an unrealistic view when it comes to finances. For some, you could be like you could feel like you don't have enough, okay? And like you need to have more and more and more, but I feel like that's a warped view. Or maybe you feel like you're not making as much progress as you are, but Spirit wants you to know, like, yes, you are. Just stay focused, okay? Because each brick adds up, okay? Also, the King of Wands, they have all kinds of ideas. They have a lot of inspiration. They have a lot of passion. However, if it's not channeled in the right place, which also the Four of Cups talks about meditation. and like needing to contemplate something. If this is not channeled in the right place, you know what I'm saying, you can get burnt out very easily. So if you do have ideas, write them down, okay? And then make a plan. This is the energy of like being focused, being determined, being strategic, okay? Listening to motivational videos, you know what I'm saying? Changing up maybe the way that you, your reality. And the way to do that is to curate it, okay? We are alchemists, we are magicians. And if you want something to change, okay, I'm looking at change at the bottom of this deck, then you go first, okay? You change the way that you view finances. It's like, okay, well, it's a blessing. It's something that I can use, that we all need, okay? I see it like air. So obviously it's going to come to me easily, and I'm going to be resourceful when I get it, and I'm going to multiply it. My money's going to make babies, okay? But also like start following people who bring that inspiration out of you, and so, like, I'm gonna say surrendering, but releasing people who drain you, okay? Especially people who drain your pockets, who don't see the vision. You know what I'm saying? Small-minded people. What is it? Like, small-minded people talk about people, and like go-getters or whatever, like they talk about like how they're gonna do something. Yeah. Some of y'all might need to change our circle. Yeah, we got karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in a current life. So for some, karma is definitely being played out. Okay, lessons need to be learned. Don't take it personal. I'm saying expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Didn't I tell y'all that y'all can get burnt out? You try to do everything by yourself? Also, the Four of Pentacles can be a little rigid, okay? You can be stuck to your ideas, your way of doing things. Some of y'all can be a little too attached to material possessions. Maybe that you don't want to spend money. But sometimes you got to spend money to make money. So, we got love coming out. Some of y'all could be holding back when it comes to love. And we have reframe. So I feel like there could be a situation where you have to reframe what love looks like to you. Also, like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting the energy of like discipline is love. Discipline is self-love. But we have divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. So some of y'all are going to be aligning with the energy of love. And that's what's going to expand everything. Okay? You're going to be matching that frequency. For some, it can come out like passion with the King of Wands being here. I see y'all just really rejecting a lot that just no longer serves you. Yeah. And going towards whatever your inner child needs at this time. It says, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to his deepest needs and feelings. Yeah, so if you felt rejected as a child, I feel like you're giving yourself everything that you need. I see divine flow coming out and divine love. Damn, so heavy on love energy. So your heart chakra right now, some of y'all could be a little closed off. And the way that I work through that, especially with the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is like, I don't want it. Don't give me nothing. I'm good. Seven of Wands, very defensive. Four of Pentacles is like, you're holding back. Okay. And the King of Wands can be a little, passionate, okay, about his leadership, about where he wants to go. He can kind of be like, yeah, it's just kind of like putting love on the back burner, but love itself is very expansive, y'all. But we have divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. So I feel like now is not the time to force anything. Now is the time to follow what you feel. If you feel passionate, if you feel energetic about doing something, do it. If you feel like you want to be open to giving to someone or something, do it. If you feel like you need to hold back or protect your energy from others or yourself, setting better boundaries with yourself, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the energy of like following what you feel, following how life is going right now. Like, you're not. Also, releasing your expectations too. That can also be helpful at this time. Yeah, definitely releasing your expectations. We have outrageous openness. It says, Dear love, once again, love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. Perhaps this is something that you need to say over and over again. Okay, you can write it in a journal. You can say it as a prayer. But, dear love, open me to your will. Okay, you shift from my will to thy will. Release me from my attachments. Okay, that's fear. That's people. That's perhaps a job. That's a way of thinking. That's fear. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. The Four of Cups is not open to receive. Seven of Wands, it's kind of guarded. But Four of Pentacles, hold on too tightly to something. So something needs to be released. I see you moving past something or needing to move past something. I feel like Spirit could be opening y'all up to receive some type of plan. Yeah. Some of y'all are like old souls. You could have been told like at a young age that you were an old soul. Yeah, because it was something about look, y'all, we got gratitude coming out. Anytime I see Four of Cups, I expect to see something about gratitude. But remember, we saw inner child, and the inner child, I was like, some of y'all could have felt rejected as an inner child. Maybe you had big dreams. Maybe you had visions with people around you. They were just like, that could never happen, or you could never do that, or blah, blah, blah. I'm hearing Spirit be like, yeah, fuck all that. Listen to what you're being called to do at this time, okay? It's kind of like giving the energy of kind of needing to be a little delulu. But we do have gratitude here. And the Four of Cups to me is manifesting from a state of lack. You never want to manifest from a state of lack. It says, fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be the vehicle for you wherever you go. So it's kind of giving me like you are a channel. For some, y'all could really be channelers. Okay, you could do tarot, or you could be an intuitive or something. But it's something about like, for some, y'all could just give people really good advice. Like, you could be a preacher. Even the King of Wands is a spiritual leader. Okay, so make sure you're guarding your energy, because sometimes when we allow our energy to be a little too open, okay, it gets tainted. And then we don't really hear the divine as clearly as we need to. But gratitude is here. So gratitude for your current circumstance, gratitude for your wisdom, gratitude for protection, gratitude. You have so many reasons to be grateful for. And then what did I say? Be grateful so more will come. I feel like y'all got some testimonies to talk about with the gratitude card. Because it says, let me be a vehicle for you wherever you go. That's funny, because the Chariot is a vehicle. Some of y'all could be getting a vehicle. Maybe you started off with a bucket or something, or, you know what I'm saying, like a lemon, but you are taking care of it. Yeah, my left hand just started itching. So some of y'all really got some serious abundance coming in. Yeah. Also, something about funnels. I don't know if some of y'all have been wanting to create funnel systems within your business, but I think that would be a good idea. And I'm seeing a mockingbird, hummingbird could be significant. And we have expansiveness coming back out. We also have energetic clearing. And what did I say about your energy being tainted? I feel like Spirit could be clearing things out right now. You could also be a little defensive to the plan, because it says, during crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. Spirit has a plan. That's why I said it's something about a plot twist. You over here in this Four of Cups energy whole times where it's like, yeah, we're you about to get a miracle. And then we have expansiveness again. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. So some of y'all could be learning that there's no point in pushing. There's no point in, forcing. You just have to let things be as they're going to be. Spirit can use anything and everything. Okay? Spirit is anything and everything. All right, let's see what else has to come out. But yeah, some of y'all might need to cleanse with the energetic clearing being here. We have divine lineage, yeah. Some of y'all have divine DNA, okay? Which means you can't just be out here doing, being with anybody and everybody. Like, very sacred energy. We have level up. That's so funny because I was counting down today and I heard 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you know that's that Sierra song where she's like level up, level up. Yeah, because she said I turned nothing to something. I turned. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so yes, it could definitely be. You are leveling up, not definitely, and not could be. You are leveling up because you have this divine lineage. Okay, like I said, some of y'all could be spiritual leaders. You could be somebody who could be very exalted. Okay, somebody who is very respected in the spiritual realm. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So something's about to take off. She's saying watch me, so I feel like you're gonna be leveling up in front of like your haters and stuff. She says, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy all in your tummy. It says, them old mistakes are gone. I won't do them no more. That's old news. There's new news. I done did that before. I turned nothing to something. My comeback on 100. Less talking, more action. You just gonna see coming. It's like, I ain't even gonna be talking no more. King of Wands. I'm gonna just be taking action. Chariot. There's no more talking. It's just doing at this point. My lessons made blessings. I turned that into money. So be grateful for the lessons that you had to go through because you about to turn that. It's what it said, something about being an alchemist, something about being a magician. You about to turn that shit into money. Okay. Thank God I never severed. Severed. Some of y'all need to sever some ties. Thank God I never settled. This view is so much better. Some of y'all could be like, I don't know, if you have like this dream or like you see yourself like in a high rise or like you see yourself in like luxurious like homes and stuff like that, or like on the beach or wherever you see yourself being, like I feel like you're just gonna be looking back in years from now. Yep, I'm hearing sirens. You're just gonna be like, wow, look at this view. What is it? Damn. It's like rock bottom taught me things that the mountain never could, or something like that, y'all. I be messing up quotes, but y'all get the gist, okay? It says, I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level. Y'all chilling so hard, I feel like y'all rejecting a lot of things, people. It says, oh, you could talk all you want. See me, I stay prayed up. Nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. Fake friends get dropped like weight. So I feel like y'all have some fake people in y'all energy. Team love, don't want no hate. And y'all know how much love was coming out. It was like love, the plan of love, 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 love. It's just like y'all gonna be just indulging in so much love, and there's gonna be so much love around you. And yeah, I'm grinding, I'm shining. Yeah. Need I say more? Y'all gonna be shining so damn bright. Thank God I never settled. Like, you know what I'm saying? It says graduate your level. There's no one on it. Okay, so I feel like some of y'all could be graduating. Some of y'all could be physically graduating, okay? And some of y'all could be graduating from lessons, which is why the Chariot's here. You don't need to learn certain lessons again. Up, I'm on my way. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is just like you coming to the realization that the things that you once partook in with energetic clearing that just were holding you back, okay? You were being defensive to God's plan. You were, you know what I'm saying, procrastinating with the Four of Cups. You just weren't happy. You weren't satisfied with your reality. But I see a shift happening, or a shift needing to happen. Because with this Chariot and the gratitude and being a vehicle for wherever you go, I feel like you're going to have a testimony. Mark my words, you're going to have a testimony. So let me read this level up card. It's funny because I kept hearing say what, say what, say what. So I feel like y'all going to be the talk of the town. Something about something about people wanting to talk about what you're doing. Like, you're going to be shining so hard that people, they're not going to have a choice but to, you know what I'm saying, talk about what you're doing. So significant numbers could be 39 and 6. So pay attention to those numbers, or 333, 999, or 666. Okay, so it says Queen Ya Asintua. She is in the Temple of Queens, element Bush. Okay, it's Ashanti and Ghana energy. So it says Queen Ya Asintua was a mother, a farmer, and a warrior queen who led the War of the Golden Stool. The Golden Stool, throne of Ashanti Empire, holds the reign, Kra, life force energy. We see the King of Wands, so heavy on life force energy, passion. But also some of y'all could be mothers, or y'all could want to farm, homestead energy. I was kind of getting like cottage when I was saying like views and stuff like that. You could also be a spiritual warrior. It says raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. Time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You have prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that quantum leaps happen little by little. So what inspired actions help you to level up? Connecting to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. Even with the King of Wands, we see visualization. The King of Wands does talk about movement, okay? You're not sitting around waiting, like you're actually doing. So perhaps actually getting physical, like working out or something, doing some type of thing where you move your body. If you are into rituals, I would definitely stick with that. Focus on that. Just to start. And then like we talked about, like financial goals, like even if you only have a little bit right now, even if you're in between blessings, like eventually it's going to turn into something magnificent. So keep going, keep at it. I feel like this is like a you got this kind of reading, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're being given an opportunity to level up right now. Even if you feel small, I feel like you're going to break through the barriers. If you're honest and true about what it is that you really want, you're going to break through the barriers. And people are going to have no choice but to talk about all the greatness that you're doing, and you're going to be shining, and you're going to be releasing all the fake shit. Actually, I feel like all the fake shit is just going to fall away because we have energetic clearing. It's not going to go with you. So you don't even have to worry about that. So yeah, this is the message. If your message resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, y'all stay blessed. Bye.